Alright, back again and adventures of fishing with Big Papa H. It's become very frustrating, this expedition. I think I'm running out of time also. It's going to end soon. But we'll see. I was, last video I made for No Man's Sky, I was trying a new technique where I was trying to terraform the ocean floor to give me more space. And I don't know if that's going to work, but we're going to try it again, damn it. And down we go. Ooh, look at the colors. I think last time I recorded it was nighttime, but you can really get a good idea about some of the graphic prowess of this game. So it's really impressive. Okay. Now, one thing I don't know if it's true or not, but from what I've heard is that occasionally when you're terraforming, it's possible for parts to become that, like, over time, some of the terraforming regenerates, which again, I don't know if that's accurate or not. I remember reading that on Reddit, on the subreddit for No Man's Sky a long time ago, but it would make sense, you know, for that to happen, although that would really suck at the same time. The other thing that sucks right now is I'm running out of protection reloads. So toxic protection, you see right now, it's dropping, the bottom left green bar, and I have no way to recharge it. I have no ammonia, no ion battery. Now, let me see if I can craft an ion battery. Do I have what it takes? Apparently not. Do I not have the recipe for it? Oh, I'm in danger. So yeah, this is kind of the thing with the game. You need to, you know, and again, like I mentioned in the last video, when you're on a toxic planet like this one, the batteries help. That's these things here, the ion batteries. You can either craft them or purchase them. You can also get them for free from some of the guild terminals, and it like auto refreshes and stuff over time. Definitely stock up on those. You highly recommend that if you're getting into this game. Ion batteries are quick if you don't have the chemical component or the ingredient to recharge the hazard protection, because it can get, you know, pretty close really quick. You know, so look, this is a good example. So again, everything has a fuel cost in the game. Yeah, there's very little that does not. There's always going to be a cost. Very few things are unlimited, which, you know, adds to it. You know, if you change the game to, let's see, some of the difficulty settings. Yeah, so you can get very granular as to how you want to set this up. You know, damage levels, sprinting resources, that's on normal mode. They also have other modes. I don't think we were able to change it while we're in game though, or in a save, if I'm not mistaken. That's what I don't know. So that I haven't tried. I've always played on normal. Most games, ooh, air supply low, go, go, go. See, that's the other thing too. Even though you're on a pause screen, the game does not stop. That was a close one. Okay, I need to locate ammonia at the very minimum. Now, it's a cool little trick to know here if you're ever in need of something. Catalog and guide. A lot of No Man's Sky players are not familiar with this. Some are. But let's say you're looking for a particular material. And this is really important to know when you're, especially getting started out in the game. So you can select here, you know, these are your core materials, carbon, you know, tritium, you know, ferrite, you know, ferrite dust. All these are pretty, like, you know, used pretty frequently. However, get into the exotics, now you're getting into the other items that are, you know, fine, you know, that you could locate throughout the game. Now, in our case, we're looking for ammonia. So if we select ammonia, you see where it says, when you highlight it, locate substance. Now, I say locate substance, so now it pins it to the objective in the game. So this is now a secondary mission, locate ammonia raw material. So what we're going to try to do here before I run out of toxic protection is locate it. So it says here, pull up your analysis visor, which is very, very important. So when you get to this step here, you pull up analysis mode, but then you go to target sweep or just go to analysis visor. Now target sweep is for when it's like mission related items. Analysis mode though, see that little square there? There's an ammonia deposit not that far away, and I can now tag it. Now, getting there, a few options. We're in water already, so I'm just gonna, try to get over there as fast as I can by just kind of like jetpacking around. Jetpacking is useful when you're in water. Kind of helps you, navigate and traverse it quicker. There are other upgrades you can get that can make traversal a lot easier, and it's imperative. And again, I haven't gotten back to my main save yet. This is my save where I don't have a lot. My character here is kind of stripped down. He doesn't have all the equipment. Starship is not the starship I usually rock with. My multi-tool is meh, but I got lucky and found an A-class one, so that's good. And I, saved the freighter, and I just like commandeered it. Sorry, I took control. You don't commandeer the freighter. So we're gonna try to get here. I wonder if I can land my ship on here and just fly. Oh! Look at that. Bring that bird down here. All right, to make this a little bit easier for us here, because time is of the essence, and my toxic protection is dwindling. All right. Stick off. I usually don't like this view. I think I switched the view to give you guys an idea on the first video. Oh, that wasn't that far at all. Again, traversing on by foot can take a very long time. But when you have your ship, and there's other vehicles too. There's these like rover type vehicles and things like that that you can locate and use. It's very necessary at times. So you push down on your left joystick if you're playing with a controller. It launches your scanner. You can kind of see how deep the deposit is, which is important. Now we're going to switch to the terrain manipulator, and we're already set to mine mode, so we're going to mine here and just start tearing this up. Now this is giving us ammonia, which I can then use, as you'll see here, to recharge my toxic protection, which I just did. So we're going to mine a little bit more because we're going to be on this planet looking for this stupid fish for a while, it seems. So I'm just going to keep taking what I can here. What's nice about the scanner is as you take, it'll also upgrade and kind of show you how much is left. You see the little squares disappearing as you're mining it. And sometimes the further down you dig, you will come across additional like deposits like that. Like there's a deposit deep down there. If I were to keep hammering in here with the manipulator, you see we're just oh, that's salt. No, that's ammonia. So sometimes you'll find like double tagged. No, this is ammonia. That's interesting. I don't know why it's doing that. Now, one thing, when you're terraforming and you're mining, when you hit anything that's ground or dirt, it's immediately silicate powder, which is basically sand. You need that to make glass and also living glass and some other things too, but it's in abundance. What's nice is to recharge the terrain manipulator. You can just feed it the same silicate powder that you're harvesting, which is pretty funny. So I guess in a sense, this is the one resource that does recharge, or I guess can be potentially infinite. All right, we're gonna mine a little bit more. I think we got enough for now. Oh yeah, I think that's enough to hopefully get this job done, but so far it hasn't really seemed that way. Now where's my skiff? The skiff's over there. Yeah, we're gonna try to do a. Here's the issue now. Some of the ships, there's an upgrade that you can get, like aqua jets to land. This ship obviously does not have it, but it's an add-on that you would attach. It looks like this, but it's basically for water landings, and each one will have different stats and boosts. You can get very granular with how you're customizing your ship. I mean, again, as I kind of went on and on about in the first video, this game is all about creativity, customizing. It is really, really rich as to what you can do. Oh, there's a little landing rock right here. That worked out pretty good, actually. And again, just love the visuals. I mean, graphically, the game is, again, just most impressive, I gotta say. Very rarely do you come across a game, or at least I have, where it's been, you know, this level of, you know, and again, from 2016, the game looks like it was made this year. Graphically, it's incredible, and it's so deep in what you can do in it. Again, as far as like ROI on cost, it's hard to top this. This game, you know, has given me a lot in return, and I'm thankful for it. Thankful for the dev also for not giving up on it. So definitely happy about that. All right, so let's keep hammering in here, get this a little bit deeper so I can do a couple drops with the lure. So I haven't had to abandon an expedition yet, but I have a feeling if I can't catch a stupid fish, I can't complete the expedition, then I don't know what else to do here. I'm not going to continue, you know. And again, there's always expeditions. They'll, you know, this one was set to last for, I want to say, 6 weeks. Some of them last for shorter amounts of time. So, you know, depending on, you know, the ease of it or not, you can blow through them within a day. Usually, you know, as far as game time goes, you might be looking at maybe 4 to 6 hours, depending on which expedition it is. Some of them are short and easy. Some of them are painless. So far, this is leaning towards painful, not painless. This has been a little rough with the fishing. And as I mentioned in the last video I made for No Man's Sky, the gripes are there in the community about the fishing being part of expeditions, but it's also what makes it fun. Yeah, you know, a challenge is good. I'll never back down from one. I will continue trying. If other folks can do it, and I can do it too, especially when it comes to games. So I'll just probably get my life support. Also critical, you keep life support up. Life support is always needed. Some upgrades will allow you to minimize how quickly life support runs out, which is great. So let's keep going here. Come on. Again, I'm just trying to get a little bit of a deeper sea floor as much as I can. I don't know if it's going to help, but, you know, again, I'm just curious if it does the thing. Where's the skiff? All right, the skiff is there. Just trying to just carve all this junk out here. This is, again, this right here. It's a labor of love with this game, I tell you. So yeah, we are just going to continue to do a little bit more work here. Do work. Oh, oxygen. Yeah, so don't. The one thing I will show you down here, depending on where you are, there's these kelp sacks that can. Well, there's no kelp around, unfortunately. At least I don't see any. Huh. Odd. Okay. Shoot to the top. Come up for air. Sorry. Yeah, I was gonna say is there are these in the water, depending on where you're at. There's like these kelp sacks that have basically little bubbles of oxygen inside of them. This crystal sulfide, that's actually good to mine because it comes in handy later on. You will sometimes need that, and you know, for certain crafting missions or just items in general. But the weapon charge depleted, so we're gonna go back here, take some more silicate powder. Let's keep going here. I'm gonna dig in a little bit more here, see how much further. No, that's the thing. I'm kind of like losing where I'm at. All right, this is the hole I've been kind of cratering here. Just keep going. Come on. Man, this is brutal. I think the other option would have been to find a smaller body of water and just put the skiff out and just drill down into one hole. I may end up doing that next time, honestly. That sounds like that may be the move. I don't know why this is not really recharging that much with that. I guess we'll use the ferrite. I'm gonna try this time, and if it doesn't work, then what I'll do is I'll locate a small little puddle and just dig down and make the water floor, the sea floor, just that much deeper. See if that helps. Again, I'm just, you know, at this point running out of ideas. Stupid bonefish. Of all the God. Again, it's frustrating, you know, and but again, it's all part of the love of the game, and I keep saying that. But at a certain point, you do get kind of like, come on, man, just throw me a bone here. What, please, literally, just throw me a bonefish. Yeah, we know. We're trying to catch it, buddy. We're trying. Deep water. Now, some planets you will find are completely, they're like Waterworld. And the depth is insane. That's when you get into, you know, creating these like underwater like bases you can do. Yeah, I'll make a video on that too. I got pretty decent at maneuvering the water with the Nautilus machine that you get, which is pretty cool. So, you know, I'll definitely make a video of that in time. You know, I think they had an expedition where it was underwater already. Some of the fishing ones have been pretty easy and painless in the other expeditions. But like I said, this one has just been insanely brutal. Alright, there we go. I also just haven't really had the time to sit and just dedicate time to it, but there we go. Into the depth. Got the bionic lure. We'll see what we find. Any nibbles? Come on. Give me some good luck today. Come on. Alright, let's see. Shrieking oyster. Not what we want. I gotta find out if we can get more bionic lures. I'm assuming we need to use them because I've never gotten a bionic lure before. I'm assuming this is for the expedition. Portable grill, you see that? You can also cook up fish. That's a big one. That's a big bastard. Come on, maybe you're the one. Come on, come on, come on. Ooh, putting up a fight. Good lord. Oh, viper. That's pretty dope. A viper eel. Colossal aquatic creature. That's cool. 22 kilos. See if my gym math is correct. That's what, 2.2 times 22. So 40, what, 2.2. Yes, I'm using my calculator. I want to be accurate. 48 pounds. That's a heavy fish. Fish on? No. Toxics. Oh! Oh! No, bonefish. Wait, but doesn't this count? It's a stone fish. What? Come on. Oh, whispering bonefish. Yeah, I think we're getting close, though. That's a good sign, if you ask me. Uh-oh. Got some waves coming in. This could be a little rocky. Oh, boy. Damn, I got excited there. Let's reload. That's a bummer. They fooled me. Come on. Needlefish. No, not what we want. I'm gonna try a few more times here. And whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, the waves are getting a little choppy here. I love the elemental aspect of this game and the weather. It's awesome. Just makes you adapt. You always got to be on your toes. You can't get passive in this game. You will die. Shrieking venttail. That's a cool fish, but not what I'm looking for. Alright, last one, then I'm going to call it quits for this video. But for the next one, I'm going to test my theory and find a small little puddle and just fucking hammer it until I get to the very, bottom out on the planet here and create as deep of a seafloor as I can, and we'll see what happens. But I'll give this one more go. This is getting frustrating. Try to keep these videos somewhat shorter. I feel like a 2-hour-long video of me fishing would not be that enjoyable, but then again, there are some people who, man, that might float their boat. No pun intended. Refill. Alright, well, we gave it a shot. We gave it a shot. Can I cook something here? Ooh, let's cook a mud crab. What would that come out to? Begin. Peeled claws. Ooh. Alright, I'll take that. It's pretty dope. Anyway, thanks for joining, guys. I'll be back hopefully soon, and we'll give it a shot with that little puddle. We'll see.